Hi all, welcome to Balkan Shipyards. So in this episode of Total Pro Build, I'll show you the final product. He's done. He's ready for sea trials. We're going for sea trials next week. And yeah, may the force be with us. So here he is, in all his glory. Why not? And this is not going to be an edited video because YouTube stopped the film editor that I was using, so I don't know what to do at the moment. So this is just freestyle, guys. This is just only for you, you know, so no editing, just whatever the hell, and I hope I don't mess up too much. So here you go, that's his name, Why Not? Pacific Proa. 80 scull off the stern. Of course 80 scull can go to the other side too, so it depends. I mean, you can put any side you want. Good thing is that you can scull, you can steer and scull. So Mr. Doi from Japan, he came up with that thing. And then here we go, this is nylon. Okay, 3mm nylon ropes, very top quality, nice stuff. So there's a thimble over here, a scaffolding knot over here. This is 6mm, so braking load is over 600 kilos. So if you divide it by 2, say, you know, so it's over 300 kilos braking load. That no problems, that's all good. And then over here I've got 6 frappings. Starting off, I start off with the fisherman bend, 6 frappings. Then I go around a couple times, and then about 4 or 5 half hitches. Game over. Okay, here we got a safety net. Safety net is to help us get out of the tent, because the door of the tent will be over there. That's when I put a tent on deck. And so it's just to help me get out. And then it's nice to have it when I'm coming to work on my anchor or whatever the hell, you know. So like, it's just a wider bow, easier, and then it's also safer for sailing, you know, less chances of falling off the boat. So yeah, I like it. So over here it gets tightened the same way, lanyard. But over here it's just a rope tackle. So there's a knot and the rope comes through, goes through the knot, gets pulled, and then just half hitches, closes it off. Okay, this takes the yard, okay? So the tack of the sail and the yard stop over here, and then endless line from the yard goes through this eye and goes all the way over there and gets cleated, okay? Hatches, this is my front hatches. This is the way I'm closing them. And there you go. Okay, there's the boat inside, nothing special. Try to keep light stuff over here. You don't want to load this place too much, because if it's your bow you want to keep it light. I put on this guy. It's got 2 functions. So it holds this rope over here. The only reason I got this rope over here is to prevent the yard and boom smashing into the boat when I shunt. Because actually, when I'm shunting, after the sail goes past midship, and it's moving forward, then the bow turns up into the wind, and the sail actually wants to go forward by that point. And then if you let it go, then it goes and wham, it smacks into the boat. So now, finished, no problems, that's good. Second thing is this little eye over here is going to hold a whisker pole that goes from here to here, holding the boom that goes to there. That's for light wind sailing. Whisker pole comes to here. Okay, here's our leopard, all the non-skid. Let's jump aboard, show you some other stuff. Okay, so all these little decks get tied on with cable ties, 100% nylon, black, UV resistant, good make, and then 5 cable ties per board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they'll just get zip, and then cut them when you take the boat to pieces and put them back afterwards. Okay, so main sheet block for here now, yes. And then cam cleat, yes. And then after that, you put it, I'll put it in that safety net. This little piece of safety net is actually made for the sheet. So you collect your sheet and you just put your sheet nicely down over there. Put on my little compass. Yeah, he's very sweet, I like him. Okay, this main hatch has got a little ropes over here on the side, on both sides. This is an idea of Sven Urwind, a Viking and a beautiful micro cruiser designer. And that's what you do. You just push it and you can't lose your hatch. There's my big sail, brailing line, second brailing line, halyard, the mast going all the way to the top. At the top we got halyard block, and then we got forestay, backstay, and shroud. They are all with fisherman bends. They're all just tied onto a shackle up there with fisherman bends, and that's enough. I don't need more than that. Here's my backwind strut. So onto that metal ring, there's a flat piece of metal welded on top of it, and this is butted up against it, and that's very nice. And then just that little lanyard is tied on there, comes down through there, and then just goes around, and finished. It's there forever. 8mm, I don't know why, but I just felt like a little bit more safer. If I go an 8mm over here, the working load of this rope would be easily 250 to 300 kilos with all the knots in it and all the stuff. Let's say a rope like this will hold, let's say an 8mm standard polyester double braid from just like a cheap rope. Let's say breaking load would be, I would say, about 800 kilos, okay? So if you put in all these fancy knots in it everywhere, then you can divide that by 2, so then you'd come to about 400 kilos. And then you want to have a safe working load of divide that by 2 again, so you'd come out with 200 kilos. And at 250 kilos load on this boat will capsize. That's just, if you calculate all the weights of the armor, of the this, of the deck, of the people over here, of the everything, if this is loaded with 250 kilos, there's nothing holding that armor down anymore. That armor is flying and flying and flying, and nothing's bringing it down unless you let the sheet go. So, 250 kilo, this rope, safe working load, will take it without batting an eyelid. Okay, let's keep on going. Here we go, here we go. Okay, so here we go. This is 3mm double braid, standard polyester, these guys. And then we got wooden wedges, they tighten it up and then they tie it together, so that fixes them. So nothing can go, not this way, not that way, nothing, it's all fixed, it's all good. Thimble over here. And then over here we've got a scaffolding knot. Over here, so this is how I did it. I don't know why, what was going through my mind, I don't know, but I blew a hole in here and I pushed this pipe in there and I shoved this rope through the pipe, and then I went another twice under, and then I put on a double fisherman, okay?